Now facing Action Hawk, who, if this bracket was like seeded, you know, like if it was manually seeded, those two would definitely be the first seeds, like no questions asked. So, kind of crazy that he's losing to like Girl. I guess Sircat could have busted out, but it's kind of crazy that he has to fight the best players so early on in top 8.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree with this. So we have Sylv versus Kragg here, and I definitely agree with the Merchant Port pick.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to see how it plans out for both players. I think Sylv can have a little bit of trouble covering space on this stage if he's not familiar, but
yeah,
it can be a very good stage for him as well.
I'm not a big fan of Merchant, personally. That's just like a personal bias thing. I think it's pretty good for both cars. I can get a lot from the down B spikes on this stage, and I think Sylv's pretty good at hitting the plats. I just don't like maneuvering.
We have Wall Pillar here. We're just going to see if Action Hawk adapts to that over the set.
Yeah.
Wall Pillar being one of the best options is Kragg. And you're recovering.
Yeah, Sylv, like, I don't know if Sylv really has I guess nobody really has super Ooh, what the heck happened there? Well, either way, Action Hawk, slight lead right now, but with this much percent, Kragg could definitely just kind of kill you. Just like that.
Just like that.
Huge read.
Good read.
Same brain
Good
right now.
reaction.
I like the attempt to crash cancel Pedal Wave, but still getting hit by the side.
Oh, good howl from Action Hawk. I love that Sircat immediately knew that side B wasn't going to take him anywhere, and just went right out of it.
Yeah.
Mitigating his disadvantage there and getting him ahead. Oh, Action Hawk definitely knows what to do to Kragg on side B, though.
Yeah, and Sircat trying to read the direction. If you're not really sure where you're getting sent, it's definitely safest to hold up.
Action Hawk looking like he wants to run away with the whole tournament the way he's playing right now.
Oh, yeah.
Good parry. Not sure I agree with the F tilt, though.
Yeah.
I'm unsure how down B interacts with the pedal wave, though, so it might have been the best option.
Huge roll
Good
there for Action
roll.
Hawk.
It's very rare you see rolls be the difference between losing neutral and not in Rivals, but that one was very good.
I think one of the big things.
Oh, good
right
parry
now,
from Sircat, though.
Yeah. I think both players are just kind of having a hard time killing each other, but like Action Hawk's having a slightly less hard of a time. Oh god.
I love Sircat's DI here.
Pretty solid, yeah. It is really hard for Sylv to
Ooh,
kill
such a
Kragg.
good catch! Action Hawk just looking very comfortable with Sylvanos
Yeah.
here.
I mean, I was saying it's hard for Sylv to kill Kragg, but maybe not so much when the Kragg is forced to pillarless or right into a strong attack.
Yeah, definitely.
Typically, that's
We're
probably
going
one
into
of the...
game 2 on Aether High, the alternate stage skin for Tower.
Mhm.
I'm not sure how I feel about this pick for Sircat.
I honestly like
but
it,
immediately
but
parries.
it's
Immediately parries Howl, so what do I know?
Yeah, I mean, it's personal bias too, but I also don't like this. I don't like this stage in particular for Sylv, especially. And I do think, it's
Kragg's
really
pretty
good
good
for
on this
Kragg.
stage.
No, it's really good for Kragg, and I think it's like mediocre at best for Sylv. So like, I'm kind of feeling it. Kragg can do a lot with like Nair and
I don't
up
play
air.
Sylv, but from my experience with Sylv players, I believe that he struggles a little bit more to set up flowers on this stage on
He
the base
can.
platform, which can hurt him
I think he also just
a
doesn't
little
get
bit.
gained
And
as
Kragg
much.
Kragg definitely benefits a lot on the stage with down B from different places on these platforms.
Yeah, Sylv doesn't gain as
It's
much
got,
from
like, the
flats
rock there.
as other characters. It's a double
Oh,
bear.
double back air.
That's gonna even up the game for Action Hawk.
Oh, good chomp.
So far, this game's feeling a lot more even than last game. I will definitely say that much.
Oh, what a good howl there.
Ooh. Good retreat from Sircat before, like, leaving side B. Oh boy, yeah, these are not fairs for
Action Hawk just hitting all of these sweet spots.
Mhm.
Just telling Kragg, I know you're heavy like I am, but I'm going to murder you.
Yeah. Sircat needs to start being ready for, I think, some of these bears. Trying to get some parries and stuff. We're just avoiding it altogether.
Ooh, love that parry.
Yeah, but good DI that time. And a really good recovery from Sircat. Oh no.
Wonder if we're gonna see the Genesis Kragg taunt in this set.
I can't say I'd put it past Sircat. Down strong. Ooh, that was not the play. I think you should have asked strongs. There we go. Now you're getting the kill.
Kragg just bonking this dog in the face.
Yeah.
And killing him for it.
And yeah, this is where Kragg's really going to be succeeding in this matchup. Once Kragg's kind of in, he's so good in scramble situations.
Yeah, and he's living to 220 now.
It's a very awkward one because Sylva's so inconsistent when it comes to getting kills unless you take like.
Oh, what a read!
Yeah, like going for stupid stuff like that is kind of the special for a lot of the. Like,
Remember,
Sylvan
it's not
Edwards.
stupid if it works, folks.
Stupid looking, I'll put it that way. It's kind of like one of the big recipes for
It's
success.
very risky and silly looking, but it's definitely not stupid. I mean, could be the difference between a game and not a game here. Sircat seeming to adapt to Action Hawk's first dominant showing here. But Action Hawk might still take this game.
Ooh, that could be it. No, good retreat back to pillar, and now Sircat has his own pillar back. Ooh,
That's dead, Kragg.
Yeah.
So we have Action Hawk up 2 games. Again. I mean, if you're Sircat here, and you see that Action Hawk just came off a 3-0, you might be sweating at this point.
And he's pulling out a counter pick here, which I actually think this is not a bad counter pick, to be honest. As long as like Sircat Zetter is properly warmed up, which we did see a little bit of earlier. This is another matchup.
Just switch to Zetter as well.
It's not a particularly good one for Sylv. Obviously that's not, you know, the end-all be-all, but Sylv is even better at just kind of scrapping in Zetter's face, or Sylv's face, sorry, and like taking advantage of Sylv's blind spots.
I think this game might come down to how Sylv controls platform and whether or not he allows Zetter to make use of it against him. Because otherwise, Zetter's a little bit helpless on approach. Not that he's totally helpless.
Actually, it's kind of an interesting point that I wasn't really thinking about too much. Without having a consistent plat option, that is going to restrict Sircat's options in neutral a lot more than it's going to restrict Action Hawk's.
Definitely. Sylv really not having a recovery that relies on platforms.
Almost getting the
DI down, almost killing him there. Love the wait, but he's ready for it.
Yeah.
Should have waited again, possibly.
In.
Sircat taking the first stock for once. We haven't seen it happen to Action Hawk just yet, I believe.
I think it happened last game, but Action Hawk also Hawk took the stock immediately after, so we'll see that happens this time. There's at least a little bit of extra credit on the board.
If you're Sircat, you definitely want right now, especially on a counter pick. Oh, but that up strong takes it.
Yeah, I don't know if that was like a misinput FB or what, or if we were just trying to like... I'm not really sure, honestly.
I think he was going for a upbeat waveland, but just wasn't the right place to input that. Ooh, not sure I agree doing that early.
The angle flipper is at least working out here. Yeah, Sircat's looking for all the options. Even without fire, that kills? Man, this character's fucked up.
Anything can kill with bad DI.
It didn't even look like bad DI.
It wasn't that bad DI. It just wasn't a galaxy.
Oh boy, fair. No, that's not killing.
Oh, what a way to steal that stock! You really have to be ready for Zetter down B.
Yeah, I think that was actually a little bit smart too, because last time Sircat like up-B'd before.
Yeah, I think Sircat was definitely anticipating Action Hawk to be in that place because of all the waits he's been doing this game.
Yeah.
A good adaptation. Game 4, we're going to the name's escaping me.
Treetop. Yeah.
Thank you.
and here we go. Fair, fair, dare, and that's killing already, Sircat.
Action Hawk definitely firing back after Sircat got on the board. Action Hawk wants to seal up the set and he wants to do it fast.
Yeah. Off stage. I think with Sircat already falling so far behind, he's really got to rely on the damage Zetter has. I think.
I definitely agree with that.
Just
I definitely agree with that being to wall there, or to ledge rather. Should have really waited there.
Yeah.
I think Action Hawk needs to play a little bit more pay a little bit more attention to what Sircat Setter is doing here.
Coming in with the up strong.
I think Action Hawk saw his weight didn't work out for him in the first game and has just not been considering it a serious of an option since. It's just a shame because I think waiting would help him out of a lot of these situations.
Yeah. Good awaits from Action Hawk.
This parry should have up tilted him after the mid whiff though.
Like I like the weight, just not like the lack of punish after.
You really have to be ready to bully players when they just parry and whiff it.
Yeah,
because they can't do anything to you after that.
Sircat's been doing a lot of like whiff parry so far.
Oh, just missed the parry window. You hate to see that.
Yeah. Actually, I just noticed Sircat's in the lead now.
Action Hawk looking to even it back up though.
Yeah, ooh, just
with his showings in the previous games, it's more than a possibility. This is quite a lot of extra credit. We saw Sircat just rob that stock last game. This is anyone's game, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, but up air. Personally, that move is one of my demons to DI.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Especially since Sylv can turn himself around.
Well, that's not really the hard part, it's just like the aerial drift. Oh no. Level up strong. Oh boy. This is scary for Sircat.
Yeah, Action Hawk evening it right back up with an edge guard situation, but gets clipped by Zetter up. Hate to see it. Love not chomping there.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Oh, Sircat putting himself really in it on the board now, forcing Action Hawk to his last game here.
Yeah, the huge pressure with these up airs. Making game 2, keeping Sircat's.
This is winner side, right?
This is losers still. This is losers quarters.
Oh man, both of these players are out if they lose this next game.
Yeah, this is like kind of crazy for a loser quarter set.
We've seen both players get pretty dominant performances in the games they won. So this is anyone's set.
For sure. I really like this counter pick from Action Hawk. But you just have to be careful because the Sircat's able to find any ladder combos on those side plats.
Ooh, love that tech read. Getting Action Hawk so much further into advantage, sorry. Oh, parries the bear. I love Sircat's patience here. Definitely knows he's gonna need to be more patient to win neutral long term in this set. In this game rather.
Yeah. Well, I love the beast boost right there. And you imagine to beat Sircat no kill with it. That's crazy.
Ooh, love chomping that flower.
Yeah, these cancels in the side B are really slick right now.
Oh, but side specials right into an upstream. Should have definitely spread out his flowers a little bit more there. But I can understand why he didn't, because he was anticipating Sircat's approach. Should have waited a little now. Sircat's been playing a little bit more aggressively here now. Which I think is interesting.
The game is pretty even.
We saw a little bit more patient play earlier. So I'm wondering if maybe Sircat's trying to adapt his playstyle here.
Right.
Start out with strong defense and just switch to this aggressive stuff now. Down strong doesn't take it. You're Sylvie, you hate to be in this position.
Yeah, ooh,
Oh,
there.
but you love to land those.
Yeah, this is tournament life for Sircat right now. Still a really close game, but Action Hawk's taking the lead.
Sircat definitely needed to read that land on plat.
Yeah, ooh. On the plats. This could be it for Sircat. Action Hawk's starting to look like he's got some really good stuff going on. But that down strong.
This is anyone's game still, even with all this extra credit for Action Hawk.
Yeah.
Ooh, that parry. This is big for Action Hawk.
Yeah.
And that could be it, but DI just barely guarantees getting thrown into another back air, and Action Hawk taking the set.
Insanely clutch catch right there. Action Hawk
Delta
moving
Bear's
on.
sweet spot too. Alright, so we're moving on to the next set where we have Miko